For those that are just tuning in, Greg Fergus is kicking out 3 conservative MPs for statements that they made during today's question period, and they are refusing to retract them, such as calling, Randy fraud, cocaine Randy, fake Indigenous Randy, just things like that, things that are truthful. And I saw in the comments of the live chat that is phenomenal. Someone said there is a price to pay for telling the truth, and this is the best example that could ever be on display.
Colleagues, I was coming to the point. The Honourable
Conservatives stayed, Liberals left.
Nose Hill is rising on a point of order. The Honourable Member.
Speaker, earlier you issued an admonishment stemming from a quote in the National Post from a Cree lawyer who noted that the Minister of Employment committed identity fraud when he falsely claimed Indigenous heritage. The Minister's company falsely claimed Indigenous ownership and subsequently received government contracts. What word would you suggest Indigenous persons use to describe the minister?
I'm not certain if that's a point of order. The point of order which I was going to be coming to the Honourable Member of Calgary Nose Hill was that she had used the term, which is not appropriate in this place, to call another honourable member fraudulent. As it happened during the question period, another honourable member did the same thing and withdrew the comment. I invite the honourable member from Calgary Nose Hill to please simply withdraw the use of that word in reference to a specific member of a parliament and a colleague of all of ours.
As recorded in the Hansard on February 9th, 2023, the member from Mirabel referred to the Prime Minister as a fraud. No admonishment was issued. Why are you admonishing me today?
This debate, I'm asking the honourable member if she would please
not put me on the spot like that.
Please withdraw the simple comment on the use of that word in reference to another honourable member.
Mr. Speaker, I was quoting an Indigenous person as it pertained to identity fraud by the Minister.
One last
Bro, he's speechless.
If you would please withdraw the use of that word in reference to a particular member. I do not see the honourable member rising. Ms. Rempel-Garner, I have to name you for disregarding the authority of the chair. Pursuant to the authority granted to me by Standing Order 11, I order you now to withdraw from the House from any participation by video conference.
He just kicked her out.
Electronic voting system for the remainder of this day's sitting.
He just kicked her out. He just kicked out Michelle Rempel-Garner.
I would also, the chair also said they would come back to it. I want to also refer to an issue which was raised earlier today by the chair when the member from Regina Capel had used the words weak fake Indigenous man gets to keep his job after lying. Upon reflection and after some research, I am prepared to let fake slide, but will insist, as I did during QP, to not allow lying to be used. So I invite, and the honourable member from Regina Capel, you already withdrew?
Dude, there is something wrong with this House Speaker.
Yeah. And I thank the honourable member for having done that, and we'll move on from there. I wish to return to a point of order raised yesterday concerning language that was alleged to be used by the member for Leeds Grenville, Thousand Islands, and Rideau Lakes. While the comment doesn't apply in yesterday's debates, the member seemed to acknowledge having made the remark in response to his point of order. Again, it is possible to ask pointed questions and to criticize the government's actions without resorting to personal insults. I would then ask the honourable member from Leeds Grenville, Thousand Islands, and Rideau Lakes to please withdraw that comment. The honourable member.
Speaker, the Minister for Employment has said there's more than one Randy, and I maintain that that I was referring to the other Randy as Cocaine Randy.
Except that we're not the other
He putting on the spot, and he's at a loss for words.
lead up to that point would not lend credence to that, and the chair interpreted it as being reference to a particular member. Out of respect to this chair, and by extension to all members of this House, I'm going to ask the honourable member from Leeds Grenville to please withdraw that comment.
They switched it to French. I don't think he muted it on purpose.
I'll ask the honourable member once again for a third time if he would please do the honourable thing and withdraw that comment in reference to an honourable member. Mr. Barrett, I have to name you for disregarding
He's getting kicked out.
Pursuant to the authority granted to me under Standing Order 11, I order you to withdraw from the House and from any participation by video conference or by electronic voting systems for the remainder of
Oh,
today's
mon Dieu! Guys, what the heck is going on?
I have one more issue to raise from question period
He just kicked out 2 Conservative MPs.
regarding, colleagues, I'm not certain if this is the level and standard of behavior that Canadians expect us to have. It is important for us to respect this place, respect the Speaker on behalf of yourselves.
Dude, you're insane. You're a dictator.
We do this in an appropriate fashion. So I'm going to ask the honourable member from South Shore St. Margaret's, who earlier today had used the word corrupt in regarding to a particular member. I'd ask the member if he would please withdraw that comment and
He's not going to.
question.
He's going to get kicked out.
He partially did that, and I would like to invite the honourable member if he would just make a simple withdrawal of that comment so that we can proceed with the rest of the day.
Don't do it.
I rephrased my question. Can I ask it again?
I ask the honourable member if he would please stand in this place to rephrase the question, just withdraw the word so that we can move on and continue with the day thing. I'll ask the honourable member from South Shore St. Margaret's if he would do so. Mr. Perkins,
There you go.
I have to name you for disregarding the authority of the chair. Pursuant to the authority granted to me by Standing Order 11, I order you to withdraw from the House and from any participation by video conference or by electronic voting system for the remainder of this day's sitting.
Third one. That's insane. Wow. He should be fired.